Hello and Happy New Year to all of my fans out there. It's a new year, 2022, freshly minted, and boy, are we ready to face it head on. Oh, yes, we are. I trust you had a wonderful Yuletide season and a very successful and smooth crossing over into this wonderful new year, 2022. Leaving all the past behind, the COVIDs and the nonsense of the past, and we are just positive and going into the new year. Many things are on our bucket list, right? And for some of us, it's relationships. Yeah, relationships, yay. And now the thing is, all of us, or most of us, have had relationships in the past. For some, more or less successful, depending. But I just want us to pay a quick attention to get it right as we're going into the new year. What's the best thing that we should do when it comes to relationships? The first thing is be prepared. As in anything, if you want to prepare a pot of soup or you want to prepare a meal, you have to first of all go into some preparations. There are things that go into that meal, things that are supposed to go into the pot. And the same thing for the relationship. You don't just, it's not enough to say, okay, boy meets girl, let's get it on. No, be prepared. We have to be in that right mental state that we can say, yes, we can take on the responsibility of relationship and actually take it to the next level. And as I always say, it starts with ourselves. We need to be in a good frame of mind. We need to be comfortable about ourselves. So we're not getting into a relationship because we are looking for completion, or we're looking for just a companionship, or just because we're lonely. But the right frame of mind, that let's have a give and take. Let's have a symbiotic relationship, to make it work, and so that together we can excel, and both of us will be on that path to success, and we be inspired by each other, motivating each other, etc., etc. So be prepared. And it starts with grooming. To be polite, it's respectful. It's not just because, you see somebody and you think is your nearest and dearest, you don't bother. In a relationship, the best thing is never to take each other for granted. So be well groomed. Make sure that you have shaved your underarms. Make sure that you are wearing nice perfume. Make sure that your clothes are clean and ironed. And all these little things that, you might think that are negligible, but they really matter. It's the small things that matter. If you're a lady, make sure your fingers are, if you like to have them polished, make sure you don't have chipped polish. Just make sure that your shoes are appropriate, your dressing is appropriate, and you don't want to come across as too desperate. So I'd always say, stay middle of the road. Don't overdo things. In the same vein, learn to listen. Relationship is about communication. I have something to say, you have something to say, so let's listen to each other. Let's not be quick to interject or to give our own opinion or raise our voices and all of that, but let's just listen and enjoy each other's company. So it's important that we listen and be authentic. I know right now with social media, everybody wants to be like everybody else. Everybody wants to do what's trending. It's not important to do what's trending. It's important to do you. It's important to be you. So be yourself, be natural, be authentic. Because guess what? You are the most beautiful creation on the face of this earth. Oh yes, you're unique, you're special. So rock yourself any which way you are. You're great. Yeah, no apologies. Be authentic, be intentional, be deliberate about yourself, and enjoy yourself just the way you are. And now when it comes to new relationships, and sometimes we're not so sure of who the person is, because of course in the beginning we always want to portray ourselves, in our best possible form. But can you do some background checks? I advise you do so. Google the person, find out, who his circle of friends are. Find out his antecedents, his likes and dislikes. And most importantly, when you are getting into a relationship, don't begin to brag. The biggest relationship killer is when you talk about your past relationships. Whether they were good or whether they are bad, don't go griping about a past relationship you've had, how the person was this, he was that. Let's say he was bad, and you list all the bad attributes. Because it will make me feel uncomfortable. So it makes me feel that if our relationship doesn't work, you go out and tell the next person that this is what it is, this is what it is. The relationship is in the past. So allow it to stay there. Leave it in the past. You're in a new relationship now. So move on in the newness and the excitement of this new relationship. What's past is past, it's gone. So don't bring it back. And by the same token, if it was good, yeah, it was good. It didn't last for whatever reason, but you're in a new space now. So concentrate on the new person that you're with right now. You know, it happens a lot when somebody loses a spouse, for example, and maybe they're trying to find love again, etc. And they keep on going on about their late spouse. Oh, my late husband always did this. My late husband always bought gas. My late husband was so loving. My late husband was so calm. Yes, he was, but he is just that, late. So whatever he was, you might just, if you need to bring it up in conversation, say, oh, we had a very good relationship and it's gone. Focus on the now. And if the person was let's say, it didn't work or he didn't like some things the person did, as I said, don't just keep harping on what has gone past. So we are in a new year, new happenings, new relationships, new joy, new energy, all things new and all things positive. So stay positive and stay connected. Love you.